Twittering is a game because it has followers in Twitter. And I love that game. I love playing that game, and I love watching my Twitter followers go up. And I love, you know, I often say, as you saw with Fable 2, you know, bringing things into the world from outside is exciting. So that doesn't answer your question, but it kind of does. I love the fact that I've got more followers than you've got followers, let's put it that way. And wouldn't it be great to compare those things? I think it's interesting, you know, this is about the social media side, isn't it? And it's, because we're calling them followers, I really love that idea that, you know, the more followers I am, the more successful I am as a rebel, the more successful I am as a king, and, you know, the more successful my kingdom is than your kingdom, because I've got more followers. And I think that's really interesting to play around with that.
Do your followers play in at all with, you know, that other island that you've mentioned?
Yeah, they do. I mean, and also they play into that other island. There's some interesting follower stuff that we're doing there. It also plays into things like getting married. You know, if you marry a scullery maid, there are not many followers attached to that scullery maid. If you marry the daughter of the mayor of Brightwall, you're going to get a lot more followers, even though she's a really horrible person. And that's what I love about this follower mechanic. It applies to the whole of the game. And, you know, in Fable 2, getting married didn't really mean anything as far as the game was concerned. And now we've got this follower mechanic. It really applies to it. And it's a moral judgment. You know, am I going to marry socially? And this actually happened in Europe a lot, where people married just to, you know, to get the people that were following them together. And I think that, you know, you can ask them yourself the same question.
So does that mean you can't kill your spouse anymore?
You can kill your spouse, absolutely. Yeah, you
say.
can. But, you know, if you do,
our Black Widow here.
yes, if you do kill your spouse, I mean, you know, you're going to get negative followers. Followers don't always go up; they go down. Especially when, remember this mechanic I told you about, which was on your way to ruling Albion, you're going to be making lots of promises. You have to actually sign each of these promises. And on the way to ruling that, when you become king, you're just not going to be able to fulfill all of those policies. And a lot of those people who are followers that are following and believing in you are going to go away because of that.